Welcome back. As promised, let's turn our attention to the commodity markets. Manisha's at the big wall. Manisha, what are you looking at today?
Well, gold and silver, I'm not taking my eyes off that because it's another all-time high in the Indian markets when you look at gold and silver. It has been one long string and unbeatable, unstoppable. I can look at a lot of those synonyms there for the month of September, but that's exactly how gold and silvers really seem to be behaving. So you have gold prices trading at $37.50 an ounce, which is an all-time high, and we did see prices move ahead of that as well. For the silver prices also, it has been one-way rally for the last 3 months or so. It has outperformed gold also. Silver is trading at a fresh 14-year highs in the international markets. We've seen $44 an ounce onto that one, while the Indian markets have crossed about 132,000 rupees per kg there. Well, it has to do with the rate cuts from the US Fed and Bank of Canada that we saw in the previous week. And of course, an anticipation that you're looking at more rate cuts for the month of October and then December, and then one more rate cut in the first quarter of 2026. That's exactly what the markets seem to be factoring in at this point in time. And then you have geopolitical tensions which continue to brew in. There are headlines coming in from that. The ETF buying has been stronger in the global markets and the Indian space as well. The central bank buying for a fourth straight year in 2025 also promises to be around that 800 to 1,000 tons of net inflows. And all of those factors clearly have been very, very supportive there. If you look at the gold now, it also is taken over euro and is the second largest component when it comes to various forex reserves that we've seen in 2025 till time there. I also want to take you through on what we've seen in sense of gold trajectory for 2025. So that is what Jan looked like at $26.50 an ounce. And then look at the month of March, $3,050. So we saw that $400 of a jump up come in 4 months there. $3,500 an ounce was an all-time high that we saw in the month of April. It held on to that range between 33 to 35 until the month of August, and then September has seen an all-time high of $37.50. Look at silver. Even as gold saw some consolidation there, silver did not see that. We started the year with $29.50 and then $33, $39, and we're standing at $44 an ounce at this point in time. So it has been a 50% of a jump up that we have seen in case of silver prices in this year until now. What is the scenario going forward? And that's exactly what we're looking at right now. Citi talks about 3,800. We're trading at 3,750 right now. Commerce Bank has talked about 3,600 of an average. So we still have higher sides to go there. $4,000 an ounce is what Bank of America and Deutsche Bank are talking about. And this could be this year or the next as well. So the timelines really seem to be fading here. And Goldman Sachs has talked about 5,000, but that comes in with ifs and buts. And if this happens, is the best case scenario that they see in case of gold going higher. This is what we're looking at silver then, and we're trading at 44 right now. 43 of an average is what Citi has talked about, and 45 is what Saxo Bank, Metal Focus has talked about. It also has been higher levels that we've seen come in for the market, and then there is a big divergence as well, because when you look at HSBC, they've talked about 34. We're trading at 44 right now, and then you also have First Majestic. Well, the timeline from First Majestic hasn't come, but $100 an ounce again is a level that First Majestic has been talking about since 2016, and then Deutsche Bank is talking about 45. So, well, yes, when it comes to silver, 44, 45 seems to be an understanding there. And then, of course, you have a large divergence coming in from some of those brokerages too.
Wow, on fire. You know, prices are already ripping, and we've not seen this kind of a gain in a long time. Thank you, Manisha, for that.